Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, Davis-Wade Stadium, where they've got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. Today, a couple of SEC teams get ready to square off in what ought to be an old-fashioned slobber knocker. As we'll see, the Florida Gators taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Gators will kick it away to start. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs return team will have that offense backed up. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese. And it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29.
Still 8 for me. Slaughter flips it up and in. It's clear here. Rotation. So this is a Thunder team that's dominated all season. They've won 50.
Handoff to the single running back. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Man, this guy is exciting to watch. When he has the ball in his hands, he can make magic happen. They're going to throw it to him. They're going to hand it off to him. They're going to get him the ball in a variety of ways, and they're doing it early in this game. For the first time,
they turn in maybe their best performance of the whole season, and that's saying something with this team.
Almost 13 points per game they outscored their
now on 2nd down and short.
About this, guys.
The give to the tailback. That'll be enough to give Mississippi State a fresh set of downs.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops, they had great defense to go with it. This defense playing well.
Caught over the middle. It's Mosley. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down.
And 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to win the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop.
This is a 47.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. And now on second down for this offense. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Looking to pass on second down. Got a man, it's Davis. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're about to exhaust their opening script on the first drive of the game. 12 plays coming up here on third down. He's got his man. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Everybody on the same page there on blitz pickup, right? Offensive line, everybody communicating, understanding where they have to work to give their QB time to make an accurate throw and pick up the first.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
The short hands, it's Mosley. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter.
Arthritis symptoms with my psoriatic arthritis.
But
just okay isn't okay.
Second and goal.
Unsettling.
If you still have symptoms of Humira, Rinvoq works different. It's a once-daily pill from the makers of Humira. It can rapidly relieve joint pain, stiffness,
on the ground.
as fast as 2 weeks or so.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Joint damage. The PSA,
Well,
at least in
each bring the football, and they were able to possess it throughout the entire first
Serious
quarter,
infections,
and they finally cap it off with that impressive rushing
skin,
touchdown.
serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occur. CD event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events: infection, Hep B or C, smoked, or pregnant, foaming. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
dermatologist is switching to
They'll try to add another to their lead.
basketball is more than a game. It's an to each other.
And with the extra points, they get the first 7 of the game. So that was a lengthy 17-play drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Gators offense has its first opportunity of the day. And this figures to be just a tremendous matchup of big play receivers, Jesse.
And because of their skills, Reese, you're going to see all types of ways and how they use them, right? They're going to throw it to them, they'll throw screens, they'll get jet sweeps. Get these guys as many touches as you can.
And the good thing is, if you're a defense, you're used to it. You see this guy in practice every day. Now you're seeing another guy that's elite. Which defense can rise to the challenge and get a few stops and maybe nullify the playmaker?
Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they got it first and 10 just outside the 40. This time they'll go to the running game. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming.
Small game, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's second and 6. Back to throw. It's Mertz. And the pressure was in his grill in an eyelash.
This defense, they are tenacious. So they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong that you can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch, gave up the completion. What can you do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
The free throw.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Difficult circumstance. Hard to imagine he won't be back to head coach. You never know, but I understand all the things that were going on in Denver. Why?
He's looking to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. He got his man downfield. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
The Denver Nuggets have to understand that whenever was
amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Now on 2nd down. Back to the ground with the running back. He hits that hole. It opened up for him as he gets 6 and all the way out to the 9-yard line.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a 4th quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
With the level of greatness that Jokic has, you're going to have to go into those
onto the field again.
Jokic wants.
They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. They're getting this guy lathered up. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
That seemed a little off in the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off in the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing on that. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. The Gators are marching down the field. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Touchdown, Florida! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the 2nd half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the 1st half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the 2nd half.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Thomas. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Penn State has the lead right now inside Beaver Stadium. But Happy Valley is a tense place right now. This is a tight game. They're up by 4 over Kent State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. First down for this offense.
They didn't need every bit of their
quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver.
great game 6
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Never in doubt.
Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He's got his man. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Coleman. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Man, let's not make football hard. The quarterback sneak has worked, and it continues to work. Keep using it until they stop it on those short yardage plays.
They'll throw it on first down. He lets it fly. Snags it inside the 20. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown,
and I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
The dreams so much for the Thunder are still in.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes courtesy of an explosive
Wednesday, Red Sox, Tigers. To right center, William Abreu leads at the wall. And Rafael does. Never gave up. Here's how it sounded on the Red Sox broadcast.
Bring it out to the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. It's late in the half. You're behind. You love to create something.
Standing play. And that is your number one of the week.
He's on offense. A big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come
Let's
out
go
ready.
racing. F1, Amelia, Romagna, Free, Sunday morning. We have to start out Verstappen moved into first place, never looked back. And you know those McLarens are so tough they'd have to battle it out for second place. Orlando Norris in Piastri on lap 58. That was close. Max Verstappen, it was his day. Just dominated. And he wins it. And Red Bull's 400th race. Race Recap is brought to you by Heineken. When you drive, never drink. Enjoy Heineken responsibly.
The Gators will have it first and 10.
Times bursts on the line in 2 game 7s, while Scotty Scheffler fends off the competition at the PGA Championship. A big Sunday of sports.
They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And these little slots are so fast, and they can adjust the whole field.
Sadly, windshield chips can turn into windshield bumps. But at least you can go to SafeLight.com and schedule a fix in minutes. With flexible payment options, get it fixed now and pay later. Only SafeLight.com. If you do now backed by the latest financial assistance, we can give you the tools to help you break free. Credit Karma gives you personalized guidance to help you do savings, taxes, and more. So you can find your way to money. It's with Credit Karma. You can count it.
Communication is harder.
The all-new Infiniti QX80, a 450 horsepower twin-turbo beast of luxury. Invest in an insurer during the months in the springtime. We won't raise the MSRP on any vehicle before June 2nd. What you want to do is save hundreds and Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance.
That's great, but can you ask your friend to stop digging into the green?
I could ask him. But he's not going to. Only pay with Team Liberty. New Chipotle Honey Chicken brings a hint of pure honey and seared smoked peppers with fresh chicken hot off the grill. For Chipotle heat with a touch of sweet in a perfectly balanced sauce. The Chipotle Honey Chicken takes heat and sweet to a whole new level.
Little touch pass to the receiver. Puts him in the spin cycle. And after that short gain, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now
I know how to make slick-looking goggles/glasses, but I have no idea how to make slick-looking social media stuff.
But GoDaddy Hero uses AI to create social content out of thin air, like this one. Oh, goggles glasses, great gifts. Oh, gosh.
What's better than a limited time deal? An unlimited time deal. That's why the $5 biggie bag with a junior bacon cheeseburger is available all the time. Because the best time for fresh neck frozen beef and applewood smoked bacon is all the time. Duh. For the best deal of all time, it's gotta be Wendy's.
Advil Targeted Relief. The only topical pain reliever with 4 powerful pain-fighting ingredients that start working on contact to target tough pain at the source for up to 8 hours.
Mississippi State will put a foot to it to break up the second half.
Hey guys, change it here.
To set up his offense in great field position. And they'll get him on the ground.
3-row luxury TX, because everyone should feel like the center of the universe.
Returning to the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude.
Can't buy a chicken for you? Let me know what you think.
I know chickens can't. But can they swim?
Deep campfire flavors inspire deep campfire hunts. Winter, summer, and Cracker Barrel.
Being the best takes hard work. That's why Old Dominion Freight Line, the #1 national LTL carrier for quality, works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in there.
First 30 minutes, you cannot.
He's going for it all. And the ball is intercepted. Bringing it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
QB never saw the defender staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and he jumped all over that.
They think there's room to run to the right here. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making it on the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game, so I like
Game 1 Western Conference Finals Tuesday night. OKC, fresh off their Game 7 win. Seed in the West, 6-seeded Timberwolves, 8:30 Eastern on ESPN. The Countdown 3 is kicking off our coverage at 7:30.
We also have the NHL's Western Conference Final. Game 1 there between the Oilers and Stars. Should be also from Connor McDavid. That's Wednesday night in Dallas, 8 Eastern on ESPN. Coverage drops with the point at 7:30 Pacific. I've got a little bit of time here.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to make another run and try to explain Terry Francona's life.
Okay, let's hear it.
So his pitcher was so exhausted, his arm was sore and tired.
He wipes. To wipe is...
It's just not. I don't have to. He's talking.
He likes wipes. This is Sports Center.
A piece of video from Sunday, the usually mountain Scotty Scheffler celebrating his romp at the PGA Championship with an explosion of emotion. You believe it's maker. Double focus the trophy presentation of
Here comes the Mississippi State offense. Ready to attack.
Tonight, David Lloyd and Ryan Smith
Davis here.
Sunday gifted us not just the final round of the PGA Championship, and not one but 2.
Gotta like that. We'll start in the NBA. This series between OKC and Denver has been a barn. They contested tonight's Game 7, though, no contest. Let me tell you, 7 heavy thunderstorms raining all over them Nuggets. Now, let's just say coming into this, the Nuggets roster has pretty experienced. 36 career Game 7s, OKC 3 as a roster. Aaron Gordon also playing in this one after that grade 2 hamstring strain. And getting started early with that pass from Nikola Jokic. the lay-in. He had 8 points, 11 boards in 25 minutes. Nuggets up 5 after 1, but the second quarter belonged to Jalen Williams. Look at that, knocks down a 3 there. Thunder up 6. Off the Nuggets miss. Williams gets the rebound. Man, nobody's catching that, dude. Coast to coast. They're up 8. Watch Williams right here. The steal of Jokic. Another fast break dunk. Yes. Nuggets up 11. Sorry, Thunder up 11. Next Thunder possession. Denver turns it over again. And Williams again. Flying in for the layup right there. OKC goes crazy. Thunder up 13. And then final seconds of the half, Williams taking it in. Let that friendly bounce. 17 points in the second quarter. After that disastrous Game 6, where he only had 6 points, gets 17 in the second quarter alone. For the most of any quarter in his career. OKC up 14 at halftime. Third quarter, they just kept pouring it on. SGA. Yes. Gets a 3 there. They're up 23 at that point. Then Gordon with the turnover here. SGA going the other way. Not a chance, fellas. Lays it right in. Next Thunder possession. Give it up to Casey Wallace. Posterized Jokic. What? It was that kind of game for Denver. And, you know, the bench is loving that so much. Chet spinning around in the circle. Thunder up 21 later in the third. Wallace get it away from Jokic. And then he finds out it's Caruso for the lay. And turnovers of plenty for Denver here. And the Thunder capitalized 37 points off turnovers in this one. Most by any team in a Game 7 since 1998. OKC up 25 after 3. Early fourth quarter. SGA backing it in plus the foul. Under rolling 28 after the made free throw. Then they're up 30. Caruso stripping Jokic over to SGA. Easy flush. Game high 35 for him. Thunder win 125-93. Jokic's face says it all. And here's OKC's coach on what this Game 7 win means.
It's not many games you wake up in the morning and you know that you're going to remember the game for the rest of your life, and Game 7's one of them. If we just bet on who we are individually and collectively, we're a really hard team to beat. You want them to get these sorts of things because they deserve them, and not everybody always gets what they deserve, but this team deserves these types of opportunities, and I was just really happy for those guys.
We can win no matter the environment, no matter the type of game. It could be ugly, it could be pretty, it could be high scoring, it could be low scoring. It could be a lot of free throws, it could be no free throws. Like, no matter what it is, we can find a way to win. I think that's very important this time of the year.
Because as a new team in Timberwolves, and we got to try to beat them 4 times before they beat us 4 times. That's all I'm worried about, all our team is worried about. Like Doug just said, just trying to be where our feet are in the moment and see what's in front of us and try to attack it. Come out on the right